How come it is that we live in 2023 and the financial education is still not taught in the schools? How come it is? Like, why we are living in the world where people cannot change the things that they want to change? Or maybe people doesn't want to change. Maybe people don't think that the financial education should be taught in school. What do you think? Because in my opinion, majority of the people nowadays would like their kids to be taught about financial education. And right now, I don't think we have the tools that allows us to influence the government, which is another big problem, I think. Because we don't own our identities, because we don't own our data, and because majority of the people doesn't know how to manage their finances, in my opinion, we do not own our lives. We do not control our lives. And so that's what I would like to change, really. I would like to give control to people. I would like to really give that tool to people that will allow you to make sure that we can change stuff and not wait for the change. That we can actually influence the decisions that are made directly, right now, in the real time, not wait 4 years for another candidate that we need to choose. That we can influence, that our kids are actually taught all of the stuff that we want them to learn about. Okay, that's what I would like to change. And if there are some people over there who thinks the same, that would be great. That would be amazing, really, because like I'm by myself, I obviously won't do anything. I won't be able to do anything. So if you think that financial education should be taught in school, if you think that people should own their identities, should be able to own their data, should be able to make decisions and influence the decisions that are making the government on the daily basis, weekly basis, not 4 years basics. If you are one of those people, that's great. Just please start following me. That would be great. You don't have to. You can maybe just ping me and message me. That would be great as well. So I know I'm not by myself. And why do I care about that? I do care about that because I feel like with all of the stuff that are going around the world, riots that are happening in the France right now, it's a good decision that they're doing that. It's just not the best way of doing that. Unfortunately, riots leads to so-called wars on the streets. It also leads to damages on those streets that have to be repaired by the government later on. And the government takes money from taxes that those people are paying to government. So the riots are not the best way of doing stuff, but they're the only way right now people can make any change, because people doesn't have the tools. And there are so many people living in debt, not because they earn not enough money, it's just because no one taught them how to manage their money and how to not spend more than you earn. And yes, it's no-brainer, but actually it is, because a lot of people is struggling with that. Okay, so that should be taught from very young age, and even should be taught to those people who already are like in their 40s, 50s, 30s, because the financial education should be taught all the time to people. We are living in the system that takes money as the most important value for some reason. But yes, that's the system we are living in, and still people doesn't know how to manage that system properly. So yes, this is what I'm trying to achieve over here. I'm trying to give you control of your own life through ownership of your data, of your identity, through ownership of your money, and knowing how to manage that personal data and identity and manage the finances. And in the same time, give you the tool that will allow you to make decisions for yourself and for your community, and not through riots, but through actually voting. If you're in, let me know. If you're out, let me know why you're out, because that's very important. Maybe you have different opinions about all of that stuff, and that's super important to me as well. So today is 28th of April 2023, and it's going to be a wrap-up of my day as I do it on the daily basis. As you probably already noticed, I'm building the tool that will allow people to take control of their life. And so today we actually accomplished quite a big step, because on Monday we are going to start inviting different investors and different people, like maybe you, who would like to invest in the company and bring the tool to even more life. Because right now we are releasing the application on Tuesday, and so to develop it even further, we need some more funds. And so I would like to go first to the people who are like you and me, instead of going to the investors, because at the end of the day I would like that platform to be owned by people. I don't want to be owned by the investors. I would like to be owned by people. But so by people who are actually using and enjoying the platform. If you would like to see the platform, if you would like to use the platform, and you think that maybe you could invest like £5, £10, whatever the investment you would like to make, all of the stuff are open, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to give the possibility to invest first to the people like you and me, so then I can go to investors if we're missing any cash. and get the money from them. But the cheapest price will be right now, obviously, to invest, because I don't have any investors yet. So if you think you can put 5, 10, 15 pounds, 20 pounds, I'm more open to have a conversation and give you the whole scope of everything. Just let me know. Today, like I said, we had an important day because Chris accomplished 90% of the tasks that I gave him. Shivam is learning new stuff this week because he finished all of his APIs for both business and the individual side. Yeah, I had a meeting with David, who will come back from the 3-week break where he had some problems, family problems. So he came back. We had a discussion about his previous tasks and make sure that he can continue it going forward. And I sent the agreements to Andrew, the guy I was talking yesterday, and I think I've managed to fix all of the issues between the Android application and Apple application. So on Tuesday we can actually have both versions. I'm still waiting for Google to actually give me the permission to release it, because I'm waiting for 7 days and still nothing. So right now I'm sharing the application outside of the Apple and Google store. But obviously we want to go there too. So yeah, that will be it for tomorrow. If you have any questions, just ping me. Don't be afraid. I will answer every single question you have. If you would like to use our platform, I will definitely share that platform with you for free right now. I think we can onboard around 50 first users for free. We have onboarded already 20, so there's like 30 spaces left for completely free. Later on, it's going to be a £5 registration fee once a year, just to make sure that every single user is legit, there is no bots, and that the security measures are done, and everyone can have their own digital identity for their own use outside of Uniflow, outside of governments, outside of any entity. That's why we are charging that £5 a year, to make sure that that identity is confirmed every single year, and that every single user on that platform is actually a real user. Again, thank you very much for today as always, and I see you tomorrow.